If you were to lay out all the blood vessels in your body end to end, they'd stretch over 95,000 kilometers, a distance wrapping around the Earth more than twice. Imagine this vast network as your body's own superhighway, with over 7,500 litres of blood coursing through it daily. This figure might sound astronomical, but it's actually just the same 4 or 5 litres of blood being recycled tirelessly. This blood, a life-giving elixir, delivers oxygen and vital nutrients, such as glucose and amino acids, to every nook and cranny of your body. The flow of this blood applies a certain force against the muscular walls of the blood vessels, known as blood pressure. This pressure isn't constant. It fluctuates with the heartbeat's rhythm. During systole, the phase when the heart contracts, pushing blood through the arteries, the pressure peaks. This is the systolic blood pressure. Conversely, when the heart relaxes between beats, blood pressure dips to its lowest, known as the diastolic pressure. A healthy individual's blood pressure typically hovers between 90-60 mmHg and 120-80 mmHg, balancing just beneath the ideal reading of 120/80. Now, envision the circulatory system as an intricate pipeline. There are a few factors that could ramp up the pressure within these pipes: the nature of the blood itself, an increase in blood volume, or a narrowing of the vessels. For instance, if the blood thickens, it requires more force to move, compelling the heart to work harder. Similarly, a diet high in salt can lead to water retention, boosting both blood volume and pressure. Stress triggers a primal fight-or-flight reaction, releasing hormones that narrow key vessels and elevate upstream pressure. Blood vessels are remarkably equipped to handle these pressure fluctuations, thanks to elastic fibers in their walls that lend them resilience. However, consistently high blood pressure, known as hypertension, poses a significant risk. It can lead to small tears in the arterial wall, attracting inflammatory responses and the accumulation of fat and cholesterol, which can evolve into plaque. This plaque narrows and hardens the arteries, a condition termed atherosclerosis, setting the stage for potentially life-threatening events like heart attacks and strokes. In scenarios where vessels are critically narrowed, medical interventions like angioplasty or the insertion of a stent may be necessary to reopen the pathway and restore blood flow. Despite the immense pressure it faces and the sticky substances it transports, the heart, beating some 70 times a minute and over 2.5 billion times in an average lifespan, along with the arteries, stand resilient, well-equipped to meet the challenge head-on.